Hi everybody, it's Diana from Mocha Traveling. So how are you? Just chilling out in the photo store, trying to get my visa photo taken, which I did by the way, but it didn't come out good at all. Yeah, no hair, no smile, no earrings, no nothing. That is not attractive, but you know, such is life. Anyway, so I thought I'd take this time to sing a little clip. So again, I'm at Vigo in Vigado Mall. It's one of the largest malls in South America and one of the largest definitely in Colombia. So today we're kind of hiding out. Woke up to kind of no water in the apartment. As I understand it though, it was kind of the whole area in Poblado. So when I left as of 4:30 p.m. or 4 p.m., there was still no water for the day. So not too happy about that, and I think I noticed that last night that it was starting to trickle down. I just had no idea it was going to be off for the day. So about my luxury rental, which I think turned out to be not so luxurious at the end of the day. The reality is I paid a lot more for this rental than I expected to or wanted to because I think the kiddies and I thought needed a home. We've been traveling around now for about 3 months and my apartment still needs to be designed and constructed, so I kind of thought let's spend 3 months in a nice place while we're waiting for the new one, but then I can cook again and do everything else, etc. So the thing with the rental is it would be good if we were at a cheaper price. The last tenant moved out, I think they were paying $1,300 a month. Then the landlord upped the rent to $1,600 a month for me. And yes, I know that's exorbitant for Medellin. But when you look at the photos and you look at the spring tourists from the location, I thought that was great. And again, I'm always worried about safety, so that was one of my concerns. But it turns out just because something looks good on the outside and on the surface doesn't necessarily mean it's great on the inside. Kind of what I found is once I moved in is the quality of the finishings. And some of the appliances in there are not so great. So, you know, there's been a couple of things. I think the rug needs to be clean. It's a little dirty. Even my cats, I'm like, please don't sit on that because then you're going to touch me. The second thing is, you know, the sofa has a bit of an odor. When I go in the closets in the bedroom, they have an odor. I actually did change the mattress pad because they bought me new sheets. So I had to put them on, and I guess that was a big mistake. The bed is now covered in plastic and has a mattress pad that I bought. The other problem with that though is even the headboards actually on the bed, you can't necessarily see them in the daytime, but when you go in there at night and you turn off the light, you see that they're dirty. Same thing with the guest bedroom. So things like that to me really kind of start to stand out. Part of it is you know, someone not cleaning it well issue. The other part of it is, you know, it's just not good quality. So what I did also by coming to the mall was take a look at a couple of mattress stores. So I went in a couple of the premium stores upstairs, not high quality, but actually they're just mattress stores. I didn't see anything like what's on that bed. So that bed is like really, really cheap. The one in the master bedroom, and I haven't even bothered to look at the queen or the guest bedroom or the queen or whatever it is because I don't even want to touch it, quite frankly. I had on gloves when I took out the mattress pad and just kind of gave it to the doorman and said, please do this out, a putero, as I've learned. Anyway, so you know, ups and downs for everything. So the mattress is not so great. I've taken a sleep into the couch last night. I put like a whole bunch of stuff on top of it. So it's kind of just a little disappointing. I understand the last tenant moved out quickly and then I moved in within a week, but you know, some stuff could have been done. So last week we upgraded to high-speed Wi-Fi. Good in theory, but it's not working out so great. It turns out if you don't have subscriptions to Netflix and etc. and are using it through some other means, you don't get a great picture. Also, as I've learned, that TV is poor quality. It's kind of like the lowest brand you could buy on the market. So you can put in how much ever high speed you want, it's still not going to make a difference. So I think I say all this to say, apartment hunting can be tricky. Don't judge anything by American standards. I mean, that's what my friend warned me against and probably exactly the trap I fell into. I looked at something and saying, oh, in the US this would be much more. That's fine, but it doesn't count for Medellin standards. And you'll just be doing yourself a disservice, kind of like I did, if you kind of think that way. You know, because you can get something for much, much less. Probably the price of 2 apartments what I paid for this one. So you know, that's kind of it. And if I'm a kind of a little germaphobe, I have to admit it. I like clean, and once I kind of see stuff, it kind of turns me off. So you know, the faucets weren't running so well in the bathroom. It turns out there was a leak underneath, so we had that fixed. The shower door is either a little too big or something, but it scrapes against the floor. I'm not quite sure why I'm the first one to bring that up. Even with the oven, when I open it, I think I might have mentioned it's all dirty in there. Something oven cleaner would have done quickly, and then even with the kitchen sink, so the hot water wasn't running as fast. What I learned though is it was just really dirty. So they told me that should fix it, but again, the water went off today, so I kind of have to see what happens when it starts running again. The washer dryer, great big fresh new appliances, so that's been fantastic. And also my big pet peeve is construction noise. So I moved from my last apartment because A, there were construction workers hanging outside my window every day for the 2 months that I was there. It was an Airbnb. It was cute, it was nice. About $400 or $500 more cheaper than this one. But yeah, so we had construction workers. I'd wake up every day, the cats would be scared and I'd see feet dangling from the window. There was also a school across the street and my aunts and stuff like that. So although a good place, just not for me, and that's why I thought I was doing a move and doing the upgrade, because I wanted a home for 3 months. We've been, living out of suitcases, but quite frankly, I'm still living out of them now. I haven't unpacked anything in terms of clothes and stuff. So anyway, that's kind of it. So I say just actually really take a look at apartments before you rent them. I have looked at a lot of stuff, so I thought I kind of knew it was comparable. This location can be beat. I still love the streaming stuff, but it's definitely not worth the $1,600, and the landlord definitely needs to check on that. Luckily, no matter what, I signed a short-term lease, so my pain will be short. It makes you lose confidence, and I'm a little afraid and a little worried about how my other apartment's going to turn out, the one that I actually bought that needs to be renovated. But such is life. One thing I noticed here about Columbia is that kind of, reputation is everything. So if you want American quality, or American rents, I should say, then give good American quality, or at least something close to it. So I'm a little worried with my apartment. I want to make sure that things go well. I had high hopes for it, but I must admit, I'm feeling a little kind of anxious now and a little caught off guard. So, wish me luck that things go well. But yes, check everything. If you go see an apartment for rent, make sure, like me, you've seen a lot of places. But that didn't help me in this situation. I actually had to be living in the apartment and seeing some of the things to kind of reveal its flaws. Looked beautiful just from the pictures. Looked beautiful in my 5-second look in the apartment before I moved in. Stove looks great from the outside. When you open up on the inside, you're like, ooh, when's the last time they cleaned this thing? So that's kind of it. But staying hopeful, staying positive. Everything has its ups and downs. And I realize it could be worse. It's just that, it's been a little trying since we've been here. It's been great again, having a good time, having fun, but right now I'm just kind of taking that pause and resetting. And what I learned from my business side is kind of the same thing. If I want to start my business, if I don't have people that kind of share the same work ethic I do, that won't commit or don't want to work as hard, then my business is dead before you even get started. So that's actually kind of something else I'm rethinking too, but just my tips. Anyway, so everything has its ups and downs. I am an emerging country, moved to one before, par for the course. It's just something I have to deal with, and hopefully we'll have some water today by the time I get home, because I don't think I can last too much longer without a shower. Anyway, have a good day, everybody. Didn't mean to sound negative. It's all good. It'll work out one way or another. Take care. Thanks.